Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing a mitten project using the hand that we don't trace with, and we're going to be filling that mitten with line patterns. Okay, so the first step is I want you to take your hand that you don't write with, and I want you to put it as close to the middle of the paper as possible. We're going to make sure our thumb's sticking way out like this to the side, and our other fingers are nice and close together because we're not going to want to trace those. We're going to want to end up with kind of a mitten shape. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my pencil, go around my thumb, come straight up like this, and then I'm just going to go around those top fingers. I'm not really going to trace them. I'm just going to make a curve around the top fingers and then down the side. Then we're going to lift our hand away, and we should have a nice thumb here and kind of a curve over the top, and it should look pretty much like a mitten. Then I'm going to draw these two lines here at the end, just all the way down to the bottom like that, okay? Then I want you to choose a color from your crayon box, and it can be any darker color. I don't recommend yellow because it'll be too light. And what we're gonna do is I chose green. We're just gonna use that crayon and go around our mitten like this, okay? And then I'm going to put kind of a smile shape here at the bottom like this, okay? And I'm going to divide this cuff of my mitten into stripes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Draw 4 lines, and I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stripes, okay? All right, then next, I want you to use that same color that you chose before, and we're just going to go over those lines we just made, the smile and those 4 little lines we made to make our stripes. Okay, let's put that color back in our crayons, and I want you to choose a different color, okay? I chose red, and we're going to start way up at the top of our mitten up here, and we're going to start making some lines. The first one we're going to make is called a zigzag line, and we're going to use our color crayon that we just chose to make it. So I'm going to make a mountain, and a mountain, and a mountain, and one more for my zigzag line. That looks great. Okay, then choose another color, a different color from your crayon box. Okay, I'm going to choose purple, and this time we're going to be making a spiral line. So you remember our spiral line is a loop, and a loop, and a loop, and a loop. Good job. Okay, so then I'll put that crayon back, and let's choose a different color. This time I'm going to choose green. And this line is going to be a curved line. So it's like a windy road. I'm going to be curving along like that. Okay? Just like a windy road. All right, choose another color. I'm choosing blue. And for blue, we're going to do our dotted or dashed line. I'm going to make a dashed line, and it's just little short lines from one side to the other. Okay, so now we are getting to the point where you might want to repeat colors if you want to. If you can't find a color maybe that you haven't used yet, or if you want to repeat a color. This next line is going to be our pumpkin tooth line, and I am going to go or zipper line or castle line because it looks kind of like the top of a castle. Up, over, across, up, over, across, up, over, across, all the way across. Okay, then I kind of want to think about my thumb a little bit, and I might choose another color, either one that I've already used or maybe one that I haven't used yet, and I'm going to just put some lines in our thumb too. So I did a dotted or dashed, then I'm going to switch a color and do a little pumpkin tooth line, and then our thumb looks good. Then for the next lines it can just be included. All right, so for my next line I'm going to choose another color, maybe one that I haven't used yet, and my next line is going to be a scalloped line. You remember that? It's a capital U and a capital U and a capital U all the way across, and this time I'm going to keep going over to the thumb like that. Okay, and it looks like we have room for one more line, so I'm going to go back again to my zigzag line. I'm going to choose a color, and I'm going to do my zigzag line, a mountain and a mountain and a mountain and a mountain. All right. Then for our background of our mitten, here's our nice mitten. For the background of our mitten, I want us to choose a darker color again, and I would like us to do 5 great big circle snowflakes. You can put those anywhere you like, okay? But let's spread them out so they're all around our page. And then we're going to choose a different color, and this time we're going to do our line snowflakes, okay? Let's do 5 of those kind of all around our paper so it looks like a nice background. Okay, then boys and girls, I would like you to choose another color. This time I want you to choose a lighter color, like in yellow or an orange or a pink. Mrs. N chose pink, and I'm going to use that for my background color of my mitten, okay? And I'm going to color in the mitten except for that striped cuff down at the bottom that we made. We're just going to add a little background color to those wonderful lines that you just made in your mitten, in your line pattern mitten. And then we're going to think about the cuff pattern. We're going to try and make a little pattern out of the cuff. So you can choose 2 or 3 or all different colors. Mrs. N's going to choose red and blue, okay? And I'm going to just go all the way across. That looks like blue, but it actually is kind of a blue-violet, isn't it? I'm going to just do my stripe pattern back and forth with those. And when you get your cuff pattern all finished up, I want you to find a sideways crayon. We remember that the blue sideways crayons are the ones that are peeled. Try to find a blue because we're going to use it for the sky. And let's finish off our background by going around those snowflakes with our sideways crayon so that we have a really nice full color background to use for our mitten. All right, so we learned about lines today and did a little bit of tracing and created a wonderful line pattern mitten. So I had fun. I hope you did too. Be creative and have fun. Bye.